All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom right for Team Liquid, it is Clem. Clement in the blue. And his opponent, spawning up at the top left for Alpha X. He is getting back into his groove. It is Max Angel Astrea. People talk about how cool Max Angel is as a name. I think it's taken away from how cool Astrea is as a tag. I like Astrea. We're going to be seeing a double gate opener, by the way, from Astrea. And a lot of Terran players have stopped scouting in this matchup. And Clem is one of those players that, while he will scout sometimes, he does skip the scout somewhat frequently as well. And if that had been the case, this double gate play could have potentially caught him off guard. Now, Clem is going to scout, and he will be going for a quick reactor, which means he's going to be able to pump out lots of Marines. On paper, this is pretty close to best case scenario, I think, for Clem. Astrea will be saving Chrono Boost, so we can double Chrono Boost this out. The objective of this setup is to get out 4 very quick Adepts. Very quick Adepts. And Clem will see the double gate here, and he will see the double Chrono. And he instantly fires up a bunker. That's going to be able to cover his expansion. He did actually stop. Oh, wow. Yeah, he stopped building the command center to start up a quicker bunker. That is actually really clever. Although I don't know that he needed to do that. Oh, maybe. He maybe didn't need to. Whether he did or he didn't, I applaud the concept. No, he didn't actually need to. Yeah, he could have let the command center finish first and then just had the SCV from the high ground, but I don't blame him for this. This might have been a situation where he's not as familiar with the build or the timings. Now, with 6 Marines out, you will destroy 2 Adepts, no problem. Astrea, not stopping at 4 Adepts, he's going up to 6. And Chrono boosting out the Warp Gate as well. Is he going to go Glaives with this? Normally, I would say that's ridiculous, but when you already get up to 6 Adepts, that is a lot of Adepts to commit to in this matchup. And anything more than that, and I feel like in order to justify the potential... Oh, the Adepts. Oh, they're going to shade forward. That was a big mistake from Clem to let these in. He might have been thinking about a trap. Astrea, nice split target fire here, by the way. And, oh, recall? No, he doesn't recall. Never mind. Okay, this is going to be a full cleanup here from Clem. Astrea, how many Marines did he kill? Does have 2 more Adepts getting into the natural expansion. Astrea? Oh, brilliant stuff right there. Once again, perfect split target fire. Protoss players are getting so good at that. At splitting up the target fire to make sure that they optimize damage. Astrea did get Blink, by the way, which does, like, that's the more logical setup. Ooh, Clem is going to see this pylon. Oh, he will actually take quite a bit of damage on this medevac. Oh, my goodness. Was he looking at something else? He must have been. Oh, he will juke his way back home. Takes 9 shots to kill a medevac, and that was 6 of them right there. So if there had been a 3rd stalker there, which there couldn't have, because there was only 2 gates, but if there had been a 3rd stalker there, let's say instead of 1 extra Adept, he warped in 1 additional stalker, that would have been a dead medevac, because that was 3 volleys that Clem just did not respond to. 3 by 3 equals 9. That's the magic number he needed. Meanwhile, we do see the 4 Adepts from before sitting on the bottom side. Astrea, 3rd Nexus, as well as the Robotics Bay coming online. And this is a pretty quick blink. reasonably quick at least. I mean, it was his first upgrade, or his first tech building, so it makes sense that it's still fast. Robotics Bay. What will he be able to get done with this? I would assume it's going to be Colossus. But it finishes at the 6-minute mark, and most attack timings form up at around 7 minutes. So even if he fires up the Colossus right away, he's only going to be able to get one. He needs to start it right now. Right now. Okay, he missed about 10 seconds where he could have started that Colossus. That's actually super painful. Is there a Raven for Clem? Yes, there is. Oh, that's what it is. He's distracting in the natural with it. Didn't get any kills, it looks like. Pylon will go down. That's going to just supply block Astrea for a moment. Nope, never mind. Nexus completed. Never mind. Ooh, Adepts are going to all get found. Even without the stim, he will kill. Oh. Well, he kills most of them. Oh, cute little move from Astrea. Actually, he does get the kill on a Marauder thanks to that Adept that shaded forward. And good job from Astrea to get a little bit of counter damage with the Stalkers. Kind of drags Clem back right as he wants to be hitting. And the first Colossus has already hit the field. Second one, that's being chrono boosted. And Extended Thermal Lance is on the way now. Where's the Raven? It is gathering energy, just sitting in the corner. If he drops an Interference Matrix from the back, that could be really bad for Clem, or for Astrea. Man, there's a lot of upgrades and a lot of things that are not online yet for Astrea here that he really needs. Oh, Raven in the main base. What can it get done? Nice positioning here from Clem. He's just gonna exploit this opportunity. Looks like Raven. Ooh, almost goes down, but does not quite fall. Oh, this robotics facility falls. That will be pretty brutal here. No, Astrea does not want to attack in there. Even with just the one tank, that is a little bit too much bio for just 2 Colossus to poke away at. And the robotics facility is going to fall here. Clem just lifts up and gets out. Nice force field. Will catch one Marauder in the Cyclone. But robotics facility went down. It can't be rebuilt right away because the cybernetics core went down. We've got another drop coming in on the top side. And charge is not yet done, which means the Widow Mines get some good value. Ooh, blink forward. Gets the fully loaded medevac. That might allow Astrea to maybe stabilize. But Clem is already all over him here. Yeah, this is looking just brutal right now for Astrea. It is mostly pure Marine. And good job from Astrea. Baits out the Widow Mine shot. But the Siege tank is going to make this a problem. And War Prism speed. Well, I mean, there's no War Prism on the field, so it actually doesn't matter at the moment. Widow Mine will take down a Stalker. Zealot's coming in from the side. Oh, Astrea eating some big Widow Mines on those Zealots. And that's going to allow Clem to take, once again, good trades on the way out. Astrea actually has microed well enough to be ahead in resources lost in this game. Ooh, probes. It's in the main base. Another 5 probes going down. How many kills does Raven have? 6. But he's forced a fair bit of lost mining. Fair bit of lost mining time. Clem, for his part, is getting into the gases at the 3rd. Going to be adding on adding on Vikings and a Ghost Academy. So that's going to be his next level of, I guess, advancement of his position outside of just building more army in this game. Because there are lots of things you can do in a game of StarCraft 2 to improve your position. Oh man, this Raven on 2 HP. And speaking of which, there's the Armory and 2nd Engineering Bay. Oh, good job from Clem. Saves this spotter depot. Gets the repair. Looks like Astrea was harassing that for a decent bit of time. DT Shrine coming on in. Finally, some disruptors going to be produced here by Astrea. And he's adding on a second forge as well. The War Prism speed upgrade was never repowered. Would really love to see Astrea drop the pylon there for that. Ooh, Spotter Marine on the bottom side. He's going to find these Zealots and the War Prism. Oh, Astrea's just going to turn it into a single Spotter Zealot. Man, please repower that Robotics Bay. Colossus gets really good fire on the first line. EMP is going to come on in. It will be solid against those Stalkers. And we've got a lot of Vikings. Ooh, they're getting some good volleys, but somehow that one Colossus does survive. Still, the Nexus will fall. Another Disruptor going to go down. And Clem, he is holding a massive lead right now. Both in economy and in army quality and value. And supply. Scan comes down, finds the DT almost by accident. A couple of SCVs are going down on the other side of the map. Disruptors! Oh, he does get both of them. Third one getting dodged. Oh, Disruptor, or SCV's going down in the main base. And there is a DT here. Gonna go into the natural. Oh, did he EMP the Warp Prism? Yes, he did. And the Warp Prism just didn't change out of its warp mode. Clem will lose some SCVs in the natural as well. Actually losing quite a few. But he is a little bit too far ahead in army supply at this point. However, one or two big Disruptor shots could turn this back around. Astrea is about to be on 2-1 upgrades versus 1-1. And I'm not saying that's going to allow him... Oh, what am I... Oh, somehow not firing. Wait, where's the Observer? Oh, it's quite far forward. Speaking of quite far forward... Well, I mean, this Widowmine shows exactly where the Disruptors are. Oh, and it's going to get a big shot. Huge in the center of the whole Protoss army. Doing so much splash damage. Astrea. Oh, he gets a Ghost in the Mine. Well, he has another couple units there, but nah, it's not enough. It's double the army supply. And Clem just needs to avoid these Disruptor shots. Oh, that's another 3 Marauders. You gotta be careful. Ooh, okay. Target's down the Disruptor. It's all good. And that one going down as well. All the Disruptors going down. Clem is going to take game number 1. And it goes up 1-0. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning down in the bottom left for Team Liquid, it is Clem. In the blue. And his opponent. Spawning up at the top right for Alpha X, it is Astrea. In the red. Yeah, there was a few things for Astrea that did not go well there. Some of his Colossi weren't built as quickly as he needed to build them. Super important to be right on top of it. But I mean, also the opener he went for. It did more than I expected, considering Clem scouted it. But just in general, Clem played a little bit better, a little bit sharper, a little bit tighter. And Astrea was not able to deal with the first round of aggression effectively. And it just led to too much of an advantage for the Terran player. We're going to see another reactor first. This time, Astrea will scout it. And he is not going for the double gate. Which, I mean, with how poorly it went in the previous game, I appreciate that. Well, actually, it didn't go that poorly. It actually did better. Once again, better than I expected, considering the fact that it was scouted. But it being scouted is already bad for the Protoss. And Clem was already set up to be well prepared for it. Astrea just generally needs to tighten up a few things for this next match, though. We're going to see the Twilight Council once again. Ooh, Marines. Oh, they get the probe. Nice stutter step from Clem. I mean, I know we're used to seeing it, but that really felt like that should not have been able to get killed, and he was able to close the distance very effectively. He's super duper good. Ooh, 4 Marines into 2 Reapers. That is cute. This is something that Special has messed around with. Going for reactor play, reactor Marines, and then just suddenly getting 2 Reapers. And if your opponent doesn't see it coming... Oh, speaking of which, actually the... Oh, where do the Reapers go? Oh, the Adept sees it perfectly. Those 4 Marines... Oh, that's very unfortunate for them. Astrea? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, he's going to kill one of these Reapers. Well, very nice job from Astrea. Clem not blocking this one Adept. Ooh, don't die. Shade's a little bit too close. Little bit too close. Nice micro on the Reaper. And now this actually becomes a little bit dangerous. Shield battery will complete. Oh, probe's being pulled. That's, I don't know if I like that. Second Stalker is going to join the field. Ooh, nice micro on the probe. Great defense here from Astrea, actually. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Did lose that Adept, but it killed one of the first Reapers. That's a really nice defense from Astrea. Very well done. And behind this, Blink, much faster third base than the previous game. Ooh, a Widowmine drop is going to get found here. And once again, that is going to be 6 shots going into this medevac. Ooh, if he can track it down. Oh, does he know? Does he know? He has Blink done. Okay, can he Blink? Oh, Clem. Oh, my God. The fact that he boosted in after being spotted. Astrea almost got it. It is still vulnerable, actually, right here. If Astrea... Oh, he was close. He was close to cutting this off. He thinks he cornered it. But he actually did not. It is one little spot further south. Actually, Astrea sees that it can't be here, pretty much. Unless... No, it can't be here. And that means this medevac will actually escape to the side. Clem? Oh, did he just kill an observer? No, there is no observer. Not here, anyways. It's crossing the map now. But I hope he doesn't go into the main with that. Widowmine drop. Ooh, it is going to go to the bottom side. I wouldn't have minded if the observer had been looking for this drop to try and see when it moved. We are going to see an Immortal coming on out from Astrea, bridging the gap towards Colossus, but he's already got the Robotics Bay done. Oh, it looks like Clem not even going to drop out the mines. He's just going to repair the medevac. And to be honest, that makes sense. Makes a decent amount of sense. 2 Stalkers on the top side. Astrea really doesn't want to get caught out by this Widowmine drop. Astrea does need an 8th gateway right now. He's got 3 on the field, 4 more in production. But I mean, 8 gates is... Oh, at this point, that is absolutely the stock standard. What we expect to see. Now, Clem, he's got Stim, he's got Combat Shields, he's got +1 weapons. He's got a Raven that will have 2 interference matrices. This is a very common push at this particular stage of the game. And Astrea. He's going to have a tough time holding this. Does have force fields on the top of this ramp. Clem, though, will find the observer. Astrea, I would love to see him... get back to the top of this ramp. Ooh, he's going to try and jump on this army a little bit. Will drop a couple of nice force fields. He gets like 3 Marines. It's a good start for Astrea. And he discourages his opponent. Did we just see? We did indeed see a drop. Okay, Widowmine, does he drop here? Astrea's got this probe in position, but you're not really going to... Yeah, he's just going to park that there. Is there another setup on the top side? No. Clem, is he going to try and drop at some point and get something done? He does rotate his army to the top side, and Astrea finds the move. Extended Thermal Lance is about to complete. The Raven does still have pretty much maxed out energy. Oh, the force fields are brilliant from Astrea right there. Exactly at the millisecond he needed them to come down to block this movement. And that means Extended Thermal Lance will finish. What was that blink from Astrea, though? Was he trying to bait out a friendly fire Widowmine or something? I have no idea. Widowmines are going to all go off on the Zealots, and the cannon actually bottling up and kind of occupying Clem's attention a little bit there. Wow, this still goes very well for Astrea. Very well for Astrea. Yeah, that was actually a great defense. Now, these Widowmines are permanently cloaked. Clem got an armory. Oh, no. No, no, no. Astrea. No, 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 no. Oh. That was actually terrifying. That actually... Oh, my God. There are still Widowmines all over the place. 4 Widowmines, 3 of them just right here. And where is the other one? Oh, it's at the base itself. Oh, Widowmine. Ooh, that's a big shot on those Zealots. Astrea's only got the 1 observer, but he is going to clear out the rest of these mines, I believe. Please? Oh, my God. You got to know that there's a mine there. You have to see it. You have to see the crinkle on the ground.
Classic tactic.
I love that Astrea's got the Diva. Oh, Astrea. He's going to be forced to back away with these Zealots. First Disruptor does hit the field. There's still 1 more Widowmine just in an annoying place. It's not really that big of a deal. +2 weapons is going to complete for Astrea. Astrea's definitely ahead in this game. For sure. And he is actually getting up to 10 gates now and a second robotics facility. Adding on the +1 armor would really like a second... Oh, he does have a second forge. Nice. Okay, +3 weapons. Go, go. Go, 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 go. Clem does find a couple of Zealots on the right side. Now, there's not a War Prism with this attack, but there is a War Prism in the main, and that is finding some great value here. Getting 8 SCVs already, going to pull a lot of Clem's army apart. Oh, look at the... Disruptor Shot not going to hit. We see a lot of hallucinated Archons coming on in. Vikings will get one of the Colossus, but they are going down very quickly. The Vikings, that is. However, they do their job before they fully die off. Astrea did just commit super hard and did lose a lot. Now, he's denied a fair bit of mining in the main base. But Clem, well, he evens up the army supply and actually takes a small army supply lead for the moment. Astrea, oh, he's trying to get away here with this Zealot just to be as much of a nuisance as possible. And any bit of extra annoyance you can cause is a good thing. It is triple Robo now, actually. Ooh, some big mine shots. Is there enough to kill this command center? Clem? Oh, he might not be able to defend this. Did he just kill his own Stalker? Disruptor Shot will get dodged. I think Astrea might have killed his own Stalker. Disruptor Shot from the back. Clem! Oh, last second split. Saved a lot of army supply, but he still does take some big losses. There is a Disruptor. Ooh, he keeps it out of range of the scan. 1 Disruptor Shot going to come on in. Second one. I mean, the splits from Clem were once again as good as you could hope for, but he still got kind of caught out there. And this base, 5 SCVs going down. Another Disruptor will get dodged, but this is causing a lot of problems here. Gas is getting destroyed at this base. We see an SCV repair up this gas base. I don't know if he's got the attention to do so. Guys, there's more happening to him in the middle of the map. Widowmine will get taken down. Oh, he gets the repair with... That was sub 10 HP, I think. Planetary Fortress does complete on the left side, and Clem has rebuilt his SCV count back up to 70, about to be 71 in a moment. But Astrea is about to be on +3 weapons, +2 armor, closing in fast as well. Astrea certainly has the initiative right now, and he has opened up his opponent a little bit. And I'm really happy to see triple Robo Disruptor starting to find some traction amongst top-level Protosses. You can trade Disruptors in a situation like this. They don't even need to get that ridiculous of shots. But, like, constantly keeping them pumped out is so strenuous for the Terran to deal with. We do have another run by on the bottom side. Zealots getting queued up here. Disruptors. Oh, it looks like it was a big going forward. Nice splits from Clem. Disruptor shot. Oh, well, they're actually just kind of thrown on the ground, and this is actually a very good defense from Clem. Clem split brilliantly and will drive his opponent back. There is a Raven here, but it's not going to get chased down. However, 10 SCVs, 12 SCVs going down at this base. Ooh, if Astrea had clicked this base, could he have gotten it? It was still repair, so probably not. Astrea is on now 6 Nexus. Well, soon to be 6 Nexus. And Clem is just getting battered constantly by the pressure of Astrea, but he has not given up yet. He is still very much in a competitive state in this game, and he's actually ahead in army supply. Astrea's economy, though, that is the big problem for Clem. Now, this is really nice. He's going to get across the map and will deny this base just as it is about to complete. Astrea, though, he is going to feel like he can go for the attack, and he very well might be right. Colossi does go down. There's actually not a lot of stalkers. Hang on. This is actually so good for Clem. Astrea. Oh, he should not have stayed as long as he did. He didn't really have an army that was well suited for attacking in, and he loses 2 disruptors. Third one getting immediately avoided. Zealot's going to warp in, but this is the 5th base of Clem. And unless Astrea can clear out a lot of Clem's army, that last exchange went very poorly for Astrea. I get that he felt that he had to attack, but his army was not well suited for attacking in. Now, Blink is about to well, not about to finish up, but it is being built for these DTs. There are no missile turrets in the main, in the natural, on the there's none in the game. And War Prism going to set up on this 3rd base. Zealots DTs coming in to the main. Ooh, DT in the natural will get scanned and killed off, but Zealots in the 3rd base are going to cause quite a ruckus, and Clem will lose a lot of probes, or a lot of SCVs. He will not lose any probes. He can't lose probes. It's not possible. 3-3 did complete, by the way, for Clem. Oh, these Widow Mines. They're going to be pretty good. And that is a Planetary Fortress. Clem's got a lot of units in position here. Disruptors are going to try and drive them back. He will actually get the base. And he will be able to get out, but he loses a fair amount of army supply to do it. Let's take down these Widow Mines on the backside. Meanwhile, DTs... Oh no, there's only a couple of DTs with Blink. It's mostly Zealots. Clem never got to saturating these gases, by the way. He has been so overtaxed. +3 ground armor and Shadow Stride going to finish at the same moment, pretty much. Yeah, Astrea couldn't afford a bunch of Blink DTs. +2 shields being prioritized when Astrea's kind of a little bit broke. Like, he's maxed out, but he couldn't warp in Blink DTs. He had to warp in mostly Zealots. I mean, I question that a little bit. That's a lot of probes that are going to go down, as well as this base. Here come the Zealots. DTs not going to be able to body block. And there's so many Marauders. They're not the units you want, but they are just adding DPS to this fight. Disruptors are going to get fired out. One of them, oh my god, he took them all down. I cannot believe Clem was able to target fire all 3 Disruptors down in time. I thought for sure Astrea had covered his position, but Clem confidently steps into it and denies the Disruptor by a millisecond. It's 4 Robos, by the way, now. We are on 4 Robo Disruptor production. Astrea is going nuts with it, and he gets the connections that he's looking for, distracting his opponent on the other side of the map. Astrea's Zealot run-bys have been relentless in this game, and just like that, he finally finds the shots he's looking for. Clem's SCVs, they have been battered, they have been bruised, they have been slain. Somehow he's only lost 55, though. But 55 is a lot of SCVs to lose. Make no mistake. Ghosts, well, they'd love to EMP these Archons, but I don't think they'd be able to confirm the kill. And that will be a dead orbital, which is going to knock Clem down to just 2. He does have another command center here, but he does not want to turn that into an orbital. That is for sure. 4 disruptors still being produced at a time. Meanwhile, disruptors, oh, looks like you got a big connection in the middle of the map. And Clem is steadily running out of steam here. Great splits through and through from Clem, except when he wasn't able to pay attention. Astrea is on 15 disruptors and rising. 15 disruptors. And GG gets called. Astrea comes back and makes it happen in game number 2. And here we go, game number 3. Spawning down in the bottom right for Team Liquid, it is Clem. And his opponent, spawning up at the top left for Alpha X, it is Astrea. Max Angel. That was really well done by Astrea. Really well done by Astrea. Clem, he hadn't lost yet, but he was just not able to deal with those disruptors. And at a certain point, your opponent's economy gets too big to deal with. He didn't have a Liberator transition prepared. He didn't have enough orbitals to deal with the DTs. The Zealots were wreaking absolute havoc on him. Yeah, just a tough scenario for Clem. Now, I like this from Clem. He's going to mix things up a little bit here. He is going to go for a double gas opener, but he builds the quick second depot in case there was a quicker scout from Astrea. Just mixing things up a little bit here. And causing some issues for his opponent. Getting on top of things. Going to be difficult to figure out what is happening for Astrea. Now, Astrea is going to see, yeah, here's the timing for Marine. Sees that there is no Marine. And he will retreat on out. Wise. Will be Reaper Reactor coming on out. Yeah, 15 disruptors is a ludicrous number, and he was still building more. I have never seen a player go for so many disruptors before. Oh, Reaper will find the probe, but the probe was able to see the timing of the reactor, so he should know that it was Reaper Reactor. Meanwhile, Clem will add on a quick second barracks here. Ooh, but Astrea is going to be able to get into the natural expansion. Denies the command center for a little bit with the double adept. And building... Okay, so going Reaper Reactor and building a command center on the low ground is a very dangerous thing to do. It is something that can leave you super exposed. Ooh, Reaper does find the adept on its shade back. Still, this was an extremely efficient trade for Astrea. That was a scouting probe that he was going to sack anyway, so he kills 1 SCV and 4 Marines for 1 adept. Against a double gas opener, no less. That is bad news bears for Clem. Pylon going to finish up a planned supply block from Astrea. Didn't actually block any production. Didn't have the robotics facility done. The probes were still being produced. We're still constructing. So it's totally fine. We're going to be seeing a 2-base Colossus opener, by the way, from Astrea. He went very quick into the 3rd and 4th gas and does add on that Robotics Bay quite quickly. Did he shade? Oh, he shaded the 2nd Adept. How did he get into the main base? Clem must have let him in.
I'm here.
And it will be a Ryung style opener. But do we even see the Starport, or is this just going to be a big Marine tank stim combat shields push? We'll see in a moment. Actually, we should be seeing the Starport coming down very soon if he intends to build it. And I think with him being scouted, I think you have to build that. I don't think you can just go for the big push, but it looks like Clem wants to. I mean, it is late in Europe, that is for sure. And maybe after how that game went, he does not want to go for a long game once again. And that's exactly what the case is going to be. Are we going to see SCVs getting pulled with this? No, we are not. Stim is not yet done. Astrea doing a great job of chewing away at this army. There is an Immortal out. First Colossus is under construction. But the fact that it was a 2-base play from Astrea will help him a lot here. He's only on 2 gates, but he's got this Observer here. Oh, he sees the Siege Tank unsiege, snipes down the Hellion right there, and blinks the Stalker back. Good job. He wants to wait for this 2nd Colossus. Starport is coming on in behind this, but this is rather dedicated here. Colossus will be very handy. Honestly, it feels like Astrea is on the verge of being able to just jump this and crush it. Nice dodge on the Cyclone's lock-on. Clem is trying to bait Astrea in, though. The thing is, like, the longer Clem waits, it feels like the more... I mean, it's not as though Astrea's out mining Clem by anything. Okay, you gotta go. Astrea, you cannot lose this base. Okay, well, he's just gonna try and hold with 2 Colossus. He's gonna go for the counterattack. He will be able to intercept one of these siege tanks in the middle, and we'll get a Marauder. Scan comes down, does take down the Observer. Now, I wonder if it would have been better for Astrea to go actually straight across the map and try and just win the game. Or not even necessarily try and win the game, but try and get like a ton done. Because now he's actually super trapped in his own natural. And he doesn't have extended thermal lance. There's 3 siege tanks in a really nasty position. I wouldn't mind a War Prism to maybe ferry an Immortal out. He will have charge coming online soon. As well as, it's about to be 5 gateways. Yeah, 5 gateways here for Astrea. He's going to go before charge, though. And he doesn't have extended thermal lance. There's 4 siege tanks here. Guardian Shield is helping out a little bit, but I mean, it doesn't help much against the tanks. Astrea waited way too long and then went just before 2 pretty crucial upgrades came online. I don't know why we did this. Decision-making of Astrea not on point this game. If he had waited for charge and then zoomed down the ramp into this with no medevacs, I mean, there's a limited amount of stim you can do. If even the War Prism, like, look at how much easier he's going to be able to break this right now. Oh, wait, is he just actually going to counterattack? Okay, he will drop the Zealots. Is he going to warp in more? The thing is, he's already lost, like, what, 2 Colossi? 2 Colossi and 1 of the Immortals, as well as, like, all the Sentries. Stalker's in the middle. Okay, he needs to get on to... No, well... Yeah, I didn't want to see him do this. Astrea's got to go. He's got to go right now. Zealots coming in from multiple angles. Siege tanks will retarget on the Colossi, but they're not going to be able to get too much done. 3rd siege tank, the one that I really didn't want to see join the fight, actually does get taken out almost instantly. But Clem, he is so far ahead in economy now. Astrea, this is cute. This is really cute. And I was just going to say, though, it's only good if his opponent doesn't build Vikings. And that is the next setup for Clem, as he's going into the Vikings after he gets a few metabacks onto the field. Now, if Astrea can kill like 10 SCVs, he can get back into this game. But it needs to be pretty much no less than that, and he doesn't find that just yet. He will distract a little bit. He's going to rally back over at the other side. He still doesn't have extended thermal lance. Will blink forward, tries to body block these units. Colossus need to get on top of the Marines, but they are not going to be able to do so. Stalkers are trying to pull back. Sentries dropping some very funky force fields that really don't do a whole lot. Astrea is trying to fight his way through this. Oh my god, Clem never got +1 attack. He got +1 armor. That is a mistake right there. He's doing his best Beyond impression. And the only kind of Beyond impression that no one actually wants to do. Ooh, DTs. DTs are going to warp on in. There are 3 orbitals, though. But there's no missile turrets. Oh, the scan is going to see the DT. And instantly, 2 turrets start on up. We will see a drop of the DT into the main base. But there's a scan. He instantly kills it. Natural expansion is going to have the missile turret done very shortly. And it will get... Oh my god, the +1 armor kept... Wait, did it? No, it shouldn't have kept it alive. The DT has +1, so it should one-shot an SCV even if it has +1 armor. Did that SCV... Did he just not attack that? I'm confused. Either way, doesn't really matter. Astrea's so far down in army supply, and he just now has 1 disruptor on the field. Second one is joining on up. Oh, good snipe on one of those Vikings. Very nice. Oh, yeah, Clem's not going to fall for this. He drops the scan. This is so much bio. One Colossus already falling. There are... Oh! Nope. Not going to happen. He is kind of trapping himself in the corner a little bit, so if a disruptor had been available, there might have been an opportunity for Astrea. He's going to hallucinate 3 Archons once again. He's loving these hallucinated Archons. Disruptor shot gets an okay connection. Not enough. Clem, he's got him right here. Scan. Oh, it does expire just as the TT walks into the scan. If he can click down some of the tanks with the DT, that would be really handy. But even if he were to do... Oh, Astrea actually going to get some of the probes away. Clem actually letting him out. There's the DT blink coming on in. Scan will reveal and kill it off, though. And it's going to be, once again, Astrea getting knocked back down to 3 bases. Disruptor shots trying to connect. Vikings on the top side are going to ravage these units. Disruptor shots, well, they're doing really well, but it's just not enough. There is way too much Clem, and he will take this game almost certainly at this point. Actually, no, it is certainly at this point. Not enough copium in the world. Even with a nice disruptor shot, getting 3 Vikings, it's not going to be enough. Clem will take the 2-1, and he will advance on to the round of 4.